action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. Welcome everyone to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Williams and Dort sharing wing duty. Holmgren is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Handle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Outside Edwards. Conley with the screen on Williams. And here's Edwards from the arc. And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. A second chance effort. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
Holmgren with a screen on McDaniel. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Clock at 6. Back to McDaniel. That's in there. Conley with the assist. McDaniel's got 6 points.
Look, when McDaniels can hit the 3, that really helps their spacing.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Conley the pass to Gobert. Over in the corner, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Hartenstein. There's Williams. And too long on the shot. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Williams against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Williams. To the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
Outside, Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniel's defending. Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniel. Clock is at 3. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. They get the rebound. From past the arc. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Inside, here's Holmgren. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Here's McDaniels, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got 8 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Wallace has checked in for Chet Holmgren.
Wallace.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Up top, Dort. He's defended by Randall. Dort against Randall. 3 on the clock. Williams for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 5. Pass to Randall. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Thunder have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Randall against Dort. Dort is screen on Conley. Williams inside. Nothing on the board, and the shot is good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. And finished off by Edwards.
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Spins. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the pick. Now here's McDaniels. Not a lot of room. Back to Conley. Takes a 3. Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving it around. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Edwards. Nice defense from Wallace.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
to Williams. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander over Conley. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either. Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Thunder trailing by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniel. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Michael Conley. Stein against Reed. Out to the wing. Randall from outside. The Thunder pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Randall kicks to McDaniel. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Wallace. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Minnesota shooting 47% here so far. The 3 sinks the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Pass to Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, it's so difficult to outsmart Edwards as a defender. He'll just come right into you.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of the game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Isaiah Joe comes in for Jalen Williams. And Edwards drops them both. Thunder trailing by 8. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Here's Joe. A rebound by the Timberwolves. to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Pass to Wallace. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Holmgren. Guarded by Reed. Back to Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves leading by 8. Alexander Walker finds Edwards. From downtown, Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over McDaniel. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
And the first one drops. Clark, who's checked in for Minnesota. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Caruso's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Minnesota leading by 6. Now here's DiVincenzo. Clark dishes to Edwards. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Joe. 6 to shoot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw drops for Alexander Walker. Thunder trailing by 9. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
The Timberwolves shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he makes the first.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Thunder trailing by 8. They set the pick. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Here's Caruso. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, great energy. Caruso brings it every second he's on the floor.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him.
Well, as the younger generation would say, Alex Caruso has that dog in him. He's a tenacious player on both sides of the ball and is constantly looking for ways to affect the game.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's Minnesota now. 6-point lead. Edwards against Caruso. And Anthony Edwards gets the 3. Edwards got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Minnesota. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Pass to Caruso. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
And a steady presence out there. Gilgeous-Alexander keeps his cool when the shot clock's running down.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Here's Reed. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Down low. Here's Joe. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. DiVincenzo passes to Clark. It's good from long range. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. With the teardrop, it's tipped. Goes back up. No good on the layup. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Thunder trailing by 10. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. You've got Alex Caruso. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Wallace in at the shooting guard position. Randall outside. Jacks up a 3. Caruso grabs the miss. Oklahoma City shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field.
Such a great leaper. Caruso is tough to stop in the paint.
For Oklahoma City, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Caruso. He doesn't get the second one. Minnesota leading by 6. Up top, DiVincenzo. Wallace covering. Randall no good. Williams looking around. Wallace against Randall. Wallace kicks to Caruso. Lets it go from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, in that two-man set, Caruso just going himself. Very smart.
Gobert with a screen for Randall. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Williams gets the bucket. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. No one near Randall as he lets it go. They grab their own miss and slam dunk by Gobert.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Williams. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Gobert, the screen. Randall passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
With his giant frame, Gobert sets a good screen and then just pivots into open position.
To the paint, stolen by Conley. Now DiVincenzo. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. No one near Conley as he lets it go. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. They need this. He's off on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Alexander Walker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Alexander Walker. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Alexander Walker. And so, Alexander Walker nails both of them. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down by 12. Hartenstein finds Wallace. Wiggins sets a screen for Wallace. No good again that time. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Alexander Walker passes to Randall. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Williams against DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. DiVincenzo against Wiggins. Pass to Alexander Walker. Launches it. Another miss by Minnesota.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Caruso, the pass to Wallace. The Thunder with another miss. Minnesota leading by 12. Now here's Conley. Back to Randall. The tray. Caruso grabs the miss.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Wiggins, a screen on Randall. Gobert with the block.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Wallace kicks to Wiggins. Wallace against DiVincenzo. They set the pick. 4 on the shot clock. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Wallace.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Minnesota making a switch. Edwards is checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Minnesota leading by 10. Pass to Alexander Walker. It's Edwards on the wing. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal sweep.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Thunder trailing by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 19. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. He makes that one drop only a second in 5 tries.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Wiggins against Edwards. Bucket Edwards slotting home the 3.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Back to Randall. Edwards with the screen for Randall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Dort.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 9-point game. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. To the middle. Good! Edwards mixing it up inside.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the right side. For 3, Holmgren. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
For Minnesota, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
DiVincenzo.
The first one falls. Minnesota making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. Thunder trailing by 13. Wallace outside. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Wallace against DiVincenzo. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Read the pass to DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Randall. Shoots over Holmgren. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
McDaniels against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. The Thunder have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert comes in for Julius Randle. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Find the lane. One shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Timberwolves leading by 7. Now here's Edwards. 18 points for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
14 foul. At the line for Minnesota, Alexander Walker. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Alexander Walker. And so, Alexander Walker nails both of them. Thunder trailing by 9. Hartenstein with a screen on McDaniel. Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Up top, Edwards. Wallace covering. Edwards, no good. Oklahoma City's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Count that one for Dort.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Edwards against Wallace. Reed with a screen on Wallace. Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range, too.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Edwards against Wallace. 1:57 left to play here in the second quarter. Dort with a screen for Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 9. Physical score from Edwards.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Edwards against Wallace. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off on the layup.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Edwards against Wallace. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Holmgren finds Hartenstein. In the corner, Wallace with it. Fires for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Here's Alexander Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Lets it go with a 3. He can't get it to go. And that concludes the first half. The Timberwolves on top, up by 11. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Offensive rebounding is like an ATM, cashing in extra chances to score. Trust me, that's a fun way to play.
I do. Trust a guy with over 4,000 offensive rebounds. Also, the guards love the extra kickouts from the paint.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They find themselves down 2 games to none. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Timberwolves leading by 9. Conley feeling it out. Randle a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley dishes to Randle. Here's Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And there's the drive. The offensive rebound.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder, trailing by 13. Randle against Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Outside, Dort. Over Gobert. And Dort gets it to go. Dort's got 6.
The mid-range jumper from Dort, giving the defense a little wrinkle.
Randle outside. Randle a screen on Williams. There's Anthony Edwards. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain him.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
What's up?
Free throw good, Edwards. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 29.
My goodness, that move was just nasty.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Outside, Edwards. Holmgren against Gobert. Pass to Randle. Looking to get it going. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Randle's never been one to back down from physical play inside, and he's not going to start now.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Next break. Two sides.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's McDaniels. Now Edwards to the inside. Gobert double team, and that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's McDaniels. He's got 8. Edwards finds McDaniel. Randall outside. Clock at 6. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Randall's got 6.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Hartenstein passes to Williams. Here's Dort. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Good D by Holmgren. Thunder trailing by 15. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker. Here's Conley. It's to Gobert. For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Now the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Dort against Randall. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort kicks to Williams. 5 to shoot. Back to Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Traps in the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Dort against Randall. Pass to Edwards. Driving to the basket. And Edwards slams it in.
What a ferocious drive by Edwards, fending off the defense with ease.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Randall passes to Gobert. Back to Randall. Pass to Edwards. Now, Alexander Walker. 8 points for him. Inside. Gobert, no good. Thunder trailing by 12. Joe with it. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Out defended by Randall. Williams against Conley. Williams kicks to Dort. Here's Hartenstein. And the wing jumper offline. Randall surveying the D. And he makes good on the layup. Randall's got 8 points.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. From outside the arc, Gobert pulls it in. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. Now, Alexander Walker. And here's Edwards. And he makes that one. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. To the middle. They could use a bucket. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Michael Conley. And then for Oklahoma City, Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Hartenstein, and Wallace subbed in for Dort. Down low, Edwards. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Edwards got 35.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Alexander Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander cover to the wing right side. Here's Randall. Offensive rebound. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got his second basket of the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Edwards, and he gets the bucket.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. They're having no problem finding shots in that area.
Free throw good, Edwards. Thunder trailing by 19. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 36. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here is DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Six on the shot clock. Good. Edwards got 40 points.
And right there, Edwards with a great dribble move to create space.
Williams up on top. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8. And he can't get the first one. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso comes in for Isaiah Joe. Good on the second free throw. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 15-5 run here. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 1:53 left in the third. Caruso, no good. Timberwolves leading by 22. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Back to Edwards. A three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got 45 points.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Gobert. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in just the second half. To the paint, here's Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Holmgren with a screen on Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Caruso. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now here's Caruso. Defended by Alexander Walker. Caruso with the ball. He has 6. Shoots it. Holmgren in the corner. And so it's Minnesota riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Thunder, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Alex Caruso out there with Case and Wallace. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
There's the screen. Here's Randall. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Williams.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. The Thunder shooting well. They're at 45%. Williams against Randall. Williams, that's good.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Minnesota leading by 23. Pass to DiVincenzo. Conley sets a screen for DiVincenzo. He's looking for Caruso and finds him. Wiggins dishes to Wallace. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's McDaniels over Wiggins. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Outside Williams.
Two shots. Williams.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Wallace against DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. Shoots the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Back to Caruso. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh, yeah. Caruso has major spring to his game.
Conley against Caruso. And it's Conley penetrating. And the rejection by Holmgren. Caruso, the pass to Wallace. And rejection by McDaniels.
McDaniels is such a disruptive defender. Inside, outside, he's a pest everywhere.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Caruso finds Williams. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 23. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Reed with with a screen on Wiggins. A three for DiVincenzo. He can't get that one. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge. And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen on Wallace. Here's DiVincenzo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for your Timberwolves, DiVincenzo, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. The Thunder also changing it up. Dort comes in for Jalen Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Thunder trailing by 21. Wiggins with it. Picked up by Edwards. Pass to Dort. Now Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Oh, good with the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Now here's Randall. Edwards inside. He's against Wiggins. Wiggins with some nice D. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And the basket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 41.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Edwards against Caruso. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He's built like a linebacker, Edwards is. So tough to stop.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw missing. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And he sinks the second. Thunder trailing by 20. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Now DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Another bucket. Wow.
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is clutch. Caruso looking for an opening. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Randall. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins against Edwards. Pass to Randall. And a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Holmgren.
At the line for Minnesota, Julius Randle. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall. For the Thunder, Jalen Williams is checked in for Wiggins, and Wallace subbed in for Alex Caruso. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Thunder trailing by 21. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the lane. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 43 points.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Julius Randle. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. That one misses. Thunder trailing by 20. Williams in the post. Edwards defending. Holmgren against Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. For the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Over in the corner, Dort. Back to Williams. Here's Wallace. Oklahoma City moving it around. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer, no good. Minnesota leading by 17. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to McDaniel. McDaniel sets a screen for Edwards. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for McDaniel. And it's Clark in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And he knocks down the first one. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Timberwolves leading by 19. Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Dort. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Dort's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Some physicality there from Lou, pushing past the contact and into the shot.
DiVincenzo with it. Outside Edwards. And the rejection by Holmgren. Inside. Dort passes to Williams. Can't cash in from close range. The Timberwolves shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Hartenstein's checked in for Chet Holmgren.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Randall. Thunder trailing by 19. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks that one from the post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 46 points.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Dort kicks to Wallace. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves leading by 17. It's Edwards on the wing. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Williams against Edwards. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dort gets it to go.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Conley against Wallace. Back to Conley. And here's Gobert. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Dort. Wallace with the ball. Conley picks him up. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Gilgeous-Alexander from deep. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Up top, DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Takes it off the glass. Edwards got 56 points in the game.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Timberwolves leading by 17.
And now we can start talking about Game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for the Timberwolves.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
It may have taken them a few games to hit their stride in the conference finals, but they finally did it here in Game 3.
Yeah, and suddenly this is a series. I mean, they dropped the first two, and really it was hard to picture them coming back. But tonight, they more than showed they have what it takes to reach the NBA Finals. Still, down 2-1, it's not going to be easy, but it is certainly within reach.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Randall kicks to Gobert. To the left wing. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Over Conley, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 48. And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Conley against Waltz. And good! There's another.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down.
And now only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. How much further can he go?
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. That they don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Julius Randle, you guys were behind tonight and came back. And how big is it to know that you can come back?
Yeah, it was definitely important. You know, in the first half, we didn't come out right. And in the second half, we picked it up, played with a better pace, got some stops, and we built on it. Yeah.
Well, the young team needs confident wins like tonight, Julius. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.